Good morning, YouTube. My name is Barta from Roosters, Peacock. This is my first time on YouTube, so if you guys do get to come by, welcome. This is a new one on me. I'm used to doing Facebook. I've done that, the live streaming for about 2 years, and I've been a reader for over 27 years. I'm 46 years old. Okay, so I figured I'd give you a little idea who I am. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do the Aries. It's a general read. And it is for your holiday season. So no matter what religion you are, faith, this is a broad spectrum reading, okay? But it is based around the holiday, which would be Christmas and New Year's. So it'll be around those dates, okay? So Aries. And I am a general intuitive tarot reader, which means that you won't see me do basic spreads, like I kind of just go with it. Where I feel to go, that's where I go. And then I will just start rolling. Okay. This is a general one. I'm not sure where it's going to lead to, but this is for Aries. Aries. For some reason, I felt like drawing the month card for some reason. Whatever it is about that Aries will be thinking about or will be affecting them during the holiday season, April stands out to me, okay? Dark-haired man. Okay. Aries holiday season. What will the holidays bring Aries? And just to let you guys know, also over there on Facebook, I did upload it to YouTube. I did already do all the signs, zodiac general readings for the signs from here until the end of 2021. All right. We got the card Fire. We got the card Dog, Far Away. All right, this actually looks like it may be turning into a love reading, or it's talking, yes, it is. It's talking about a loving type relationship. Now, whether it's family, friends, or lovers, we'll get going here just a little bit, and then I can tell you. Disappointment in a friend or a lover. Okay. Guess what I'm seeing is the month April. This actually, I feel that April is not a pinpoint month that's coming up for you. I do feel that this is a significant time when an event came down in April around a dark-haired man that brought strong emotions. It was either love or hate, but with the fire, and I'm seeing the fire, with the fire being so, what is fire? It consumes you. It's all consuming. So it was a lot of tempers flaring. So this is what's on Aries' mind. There's more to it, but this is what's on Aries' mind, or they are recapping the situation. Yes, this is most likely a female Aries that is recapping the situation. And you can also vice versa that. Dealings or relationship with a woman, disappointment in a friend or lover, a distant friend is thinking about you. So actually, you know what I think this is about? Because I do have April here. And I do believe that there's something that came down around April that actually it looks like a man and woman. This almost feels like a love relationship to me. That's what it feels like. And it could be lover to lover. It could be, mother to son, it could be, family dynamics, but I'm almost feeling like it's a lover. That's what I'm feeling. But anyway, it looks like that back in April, this is for a small group of you Aries. It looks like that back in April, there was some kind of hot-headedness going on. There was a lot of disagreements with the fire, strong emotions and love and hate. And Dog, Far Away, a distant friend is thinking about you. This is, to me, showing me what has happened. This one right here is telling me that Aries, whether you're male or female, whichever role you played in this, a distant friend is thinking about you. This person, whatever this was, whatever situation. And I do feel like picking up the love deck. But I'm almost, the thing that is it's with the dark man and the woman. I do feel love, but I'm not necessarily getting whether or not it's lovers or if it's family, because there's tight bonds both ways there. Okay, so Disappointment. So somebody was disappointed in them. So they're kind of recapping this, but someone's sitting back. I almost feel it's Aries who's sitting back thinking about this distant friend. You know, you're wondering, okay, and you're wondering if this person has been thinking about you. The answer is yes, they have. Okay, what I'm doing is making sure my video is all up here. Okay. So let's see where this is going. So around your holiday season, it's kind of like, it's almost like I definitely feel a yearning, like missing somebody, an empty space, needing that space filled back up with that person, missing you. That's what I'm getting. Trust. Okay, so whatever happened around this situation for this group of Aries is there was something when it came from around April, and I don't feel this is the upcoming April. I do feel that this was already occurred in last April. It was around April. It was between a dark-haired man and a woman, and there were strong emotions involved. A distant friend is now thinking about you. This is where Aries is at, whether you're male or female. A distant friend is thinking of you. They're kind of recapping this. I think they're still going through it. They're still going through the motions, you know, and going through some type of healing. And I think you're actually, it's kind of at, I see a crossroads because it's mutual. I feel this is mutual. This is not just one-sided. This is two people who are actually, this is not just Aries. This is the other person as well. It's like you're picking up on each other. I almost have to say that this is probably a love relationship. Why did this problem come down in April? Because of strong emotions, passionate love or hate. Why? Because somebody that they trusted did something that took that trust away. Okay. But now somebody, you see the candle? You see how she has the candle right there? And she's looking upward. There's now hope. Somebody is holding out hope that this will resolve. And from what I'm seeing is the other person is feeling the same way as well. Matter of fact, these two people are so close. Do you see dream talk? It's almost like you just instinctively know or can feel what's going on. This is dream talk. So it's even your answers could come to you in your dreams, or you actually feel like you're communicating with this person in your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, Aries, during the time, your holiday season, which for you, actually, you know, this is supposed for the holiday season, it's around the Christmas time and New Year's is what I was looking at. And that's why I said holiday time instead of one specific, you know, holiday. But I'm hearing January. So you'll be, you know, Aries, this group of Aries is going to be sitting here contemplating all this, wondering, and actually this is not done. This, whatever it is, I mean, you may be separated, but it is not done. So this is actually turning into a love reading. And actually with quite a few of the signs, that's exactly how it's been. It's been, because normally if you've seen, well, on YouTube, I have uploaded my videos. So if you've seen my videos before, you will see that most of my stuff doesn't always, it doesn't just always bounce to love, but this is about love. And there's, you know, the candle burning, there's still hope. So this is about two lovers who kind of had like a little tiff, and I'm not going to say little, however it applies to you. A dark-haired man, or a man and a woman, had a heated conversation. It looks like they kind of went their separate ways, or they had different ideas. But now it's like you both, you both are just, yep. You both are sitting here thinking about this. This is not just Aries. Give back. You know the saying, you get what you give? That's what we've got going here. So I think there was a lot of harsh words that probably were said here, and even some that were not meant. This is not two people who are just, you know, we do not need to be together. No, this is two people that I think after it happened, you figured out, wait a minute, that's where I belong. This is for Aries. And Aries, like I said, I do believe this other person is actually thinking about you too. It's showing up here. A distant friend is thinking of you. Disappointment in a friend or a lover. Dealings or relationship with a woman. Dealing relationships with a man. So it's a love relationship. So whatever happened in this relationship, it was more of a one-sided relationship as far as giving. And that's where the problem came in. It ended up causing a lot of how would I put that? It ended up causing a lot of heartache that wasn't necessary, you know, because the communication lines were not open. And when they did open, oh man, they opened up like oh my Lord, that's where your fire came in. It was just somebody just bottled up instead of saying something and talking it out, or the other one was not willing to listen, or they, you know, are too busy. Think about it. Last couple of years, everybody's been so busy that, you know, I keep telling everybody, slow down for a minute. I know you're busy. I know you're trying to get your stuff done, but you've got to pay attention. Pay attention to the little ones. Pay attention to your friends. Pay attention to your lovers. Okay, because the communication lines just, it's so easy to take and get them shut down because you get one track mind. I think that's kind of what happened. There was a misunderstanding here, or there was a mistake. Yes, and I'm seeing, I see the male and female hand, but what sticks out to me is the male's hand for some reason, however that applies to you. It was kind of like a give, give, give. But it was, yeah. But it was almost like when you get used to somebody giving so much, then that's when, you know, you don't mean to, but you're not always, you know, always showing you're appreciative. So whether you're the Aries that this is happening to, or you're the Aries that did this, it looks to me like it's all recapping. I hear the word rekindle. So for this one right here, this is going to definitely turn into a love reading. It looks like give back. It's like not just one, but the other one, whoever had done more of the taking and not paying attention, then that's the one who is also sitting there. They're really contemplating. There's somebody going to be reaching out soon. Let's find out who's doing what. Intuitive nudges. You have been feeling this. You've been feeling this connection re-amp is what I get. It's amping back up. All right. So somebody woke up is what happened. And somebody's like, oh, you know, back in April, man, it's kind of not cool. I wish they were around me. I really, you know, they're my type of person. They're my people. I'm really just not liking this. I wonder what they're doing. Yeah, okay, that's where it's starting. And and it's a male. So however this applies to you, male Aries, I almost feels, yeah, male Aries or female Aries, but it's revolved around a man that you were in a relationship with. This is definitely a relationship. All right, let's see what we get here. And being an intuitive tarot reader, I do go immediately where I'm drawn to, and I was immediately drawn to the bottom of the deck. And we got the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Excuse me. So your answer is coming. Stuff is going to come to light. There is contact that is going to be made. Now, who makes the first move? I'm not sure, but it's going to be happening here. And that's what I want to. I think there was a lot of misunderstandings around this relationship is what happened. I think people were so up in their heads that, you know, and they didn't realize it was one person giving more than the other person. And this is what you're contemplating and reflecting on. But I do see that there's a high possibility of the two people coming back together, because it's not like, it was more of a misunderstanding. And one was more up in their head, you know, and the other person was give, give, give. And when that happened, it was like, wow, you know, if I'm not appreciated, I'm gone. I think that's probably pretty much what happened. Then it was a blow up. That's what I'm seeing. So, but it does look like it's high possibility of coming back together. Let's see. November was very, very cold for you. What was this about? Or there could have been, what is this about? Hold on here. I'm going to set this over here. Not enough. Okay, so back in November, Aries was, I think it was Aries, was sitting here and thinking back in November, it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. Okay, so this is showing you your November, and while you were thinking this over. Now you're going to be sitting back, and you're going to be sitting back thinking about this more rationally and less ticked off in your holiday season, which I'm seeing actually, and I think that's why January keeps popping in my head, because I'm wondering if that's when the contact is. Even if you're in contact with this person, you may not actually have the communication right now. The communication is coming. Okay, so let's see. January 18th is what I'm getting. Okay. We got the month August. I'm going to set this here. Let's find out what that's about. So back in November, so this is just basically Aries looking over this certain group of Aries sitting here looking over everything and just going, you know, okay, back in November, this was not enough, but there is still it's not just the fiery tempers that came. It's actually, to me, I hear rekindle. That's what I get. It just keeps repeating. All right. Who is this person to you? It's showing the soulmate card. This is a soul connection. So that is, remember, just a while ago, I told you that there's actual feeling. It's like you're feeling each other. You just know. You guys are both waking back up again. And it seems like these two, the Aries and this other person, are quite, not just compatible, they're two peas in a pod, to the point that actually it probably caused this fire moment because, you know, they are two different individual people. They have kind of the same temperament. That's what I'm getting. All right. We have the Seduction card. Aries, this situation is going to be changing around. I think, yeah, okay. Because right now it's showing that you're separated. I don't think this is, you have the option. The other person is also thinking the same thing. It's kind of like with the soulmate card. There is a connection, a huge connection. And I was talking about back in April, whenever this went down, there was a misunderstanding, but it was one person giving more than the other. And it's definitely showing me a man. It's definitely showing me a woman. Take it how you will, but it's showing a relationship. And there was great seduction in this relationship. Like, you guys were very compatible as far as sexual wise, relationship wise, you were too. It just seems like everybody got caught up in their head, or it was more one person that got caught up in their head as far as, I've got to get this done, get this done, get this done. And the other person was giving and giving and giving, but the other person was up in their head that they didn't even notice. So that person kind of got tired, and it was like, that's where the big fire, love or hate. I mean, it was, and by November, you're sitting back going, this is not enough, whether you're the Aries or it's the other person. Okay. But like I said, so the end result for this one right here that I'm seeing is this is not done. You can choose. Everybody's got free will, but this is not done if you don't want it to be, because there is a soul connection. It was not poison. That's what I'm seeing. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. I keep hearing two peas in a pod, even down to temperament. So when you're sitting here going, yo, I had enough, the other person's going, what? Okay, so you guys have the same temperament. It's a compatible relationship. It just, there is somebody going to be contacting somebody else here pretty soon. Oops, let's see if you can see it. That is the card love. So there's definite love here. But whatever was said during this, almost like an altercation, I think there's a lot of words said and somebody walked away. We've got the clock. Needs time, take time, somebody's healing from this, because there was hurt feelings in this one, is what I'm getting. All right, so I have a feel. I mean, like I said, everybody has their choices and what they want to do. Nobody can make you do anything, but I think Aries is in love with this person too. It's just, there was a lot of hurt. I think there's a lot of misunderstanding and not enough communication. That's what I feel. So let me see something here. Let me think. All right. So this was surrounding around career. So yeah, what did I just say? I just got through saying. Now this says marriage right here. So you could be married to this person, or you're in like a union, like marriage with this person. Okay. The focus around this marriage or this coupling was career and your money. So that's where it happened is it's, when everybody's working so hard and everything, you kind of get lost in your own, what you're doing. You're not really realizing that it's coming off as a selfish thing, even though you've got goals and you're like, okay, well, I want to get this done because we need to do this. But in the process, somebody got lost here and wasn't appreciating what the other person was doing. That's what I get. So Aries is thinking this all over during the holiday season, but I'm really not seeing a bunch around. Like when I'm saying the holiday season, when I said that, it's like American Christmas Eve, Christmas. It's January. There it is again. I'm telling you, this right here, there's going to be somebody contacting the other person here pretty soon. And like I said, I don't always do love readings, but this one instantly turned into one. And this is also this also goes for New Year's. I don't know. I tried to look at the other one. I did one for Aries, and it was live on Facebook, but it's up on YouTube. Is for Aries till the end of 2021. So see if you can get any clues out of that one. I mean, because like I said, you guys know as well as I do, there's thousands and thousands of Aries. So therefore, this might hit home with you, but the other one may not, or they may blend together. I've had two of them that I did yesterday started blended together from the last readings I did. Okay, let's see here. Is there contact coming? I'm going to show you here just a second. Yeah. Show you in just a second. Somebody ran from this relationship because they felt like they were stabbed in the back. Somebody was actually up in their head and they're needing to heal. I've got the runner card, I've got self-indulgence, I got the mask, and I got stabbed in the back. So somebody, what did I just say? Somebody was giving and giving and giving. And the other person was, I'm telling you, this really truly was not intentional. With the other person, just with the handout. No, because if you look at it, the man and woman here, do you see it's more of a loving thing? And she's just giving that person some sharing. Okay, so one person was doing more sharing and the other person was up in their head trying to reach different goals to where it ended up exploding. So somebody ran away, whether it was you, Aries, or it was the other person. I almost feel like it was probably Aries. And Aries, if you had a temperament with this one, I'm telling you, and you've been sitting back wondering, back in November, just not enough. It's just not enough. Okay, you're pretty pissed off in November, and I do cuss. So back in November, it wasn't enough. That's how you thought. Now you're sitting here right now. This is in the holiday season. Okay, wait a minute. I'm stabbed in the back. Yes. Okay, we're separated. But this is what I want. Engagement ring. If this one, and I'm going to put this out here for you too. This is a general reading, like I said. So with there being thousands and thousands of Aries, I'm going to tell you right now, if you are in a situation where you're watching this and it was like a violent situation or something, this reading is not for you. Okay. This is for Aries and another zodiac sign that were a couple that got together and they were doing really well. One misunderstood the other. One got up in their head and wasn't paying attention. Somebody's feelings got past hurt, which is rightfully be because they were giving and giving, and the other person was just blocking because they were so up in their head doing what they wanted to do. So if this is like, if you're watching this and it ends up being that you did not have such a good relationship, but everything else sounds familiar, please do not take that. This is just a general read. Do not take it for, concrete. Now, like I said, if you are missing the other partner, and see, in the Aries head, this is partner. It's almost like the relationship didn't really die there. You're pissed off, you walked away. I think Aries probably did this one. But anyway, engagement ring is sitting there right now. That is what has been in their head recently. They've been really thinking stuff over. It doesn't look, I'm not getting tons and tons on your holiday. It's like extending. I think this is going to come back together. What I say, it's been surrounding a man. Okay. A father type figure. January, there's a brand new beginning coming. All right. So the way I read my cards is a little bit different. So January, I think I said around the 18th. Yeah. You may even have contact around the 12th, the 11th to 12th. Whatever this is, not whatever. It's definitely there's love there still. As long as there's no violence, stuff like that, then that's where you have to use your head on this. But this one here, this is not what it was. It was a misunderstanding. Tempers flared. People parted ways. Lots of stuff was said. Lots of feelings were hurt. People felt stabbed in the back. And see, here's the thing. I want to point this out too before I show you this too. Do you know if you think about it. You can be separate and still be in the same household. So however this applies to you, you can be in the same household and they're all on one side and you're on the other in two different worlds. So it sounds like you. There's a potential. I mean, this is the person that was right for you. Okay. So anyway, we've got the birth, which I get brand new beginning. Now, the way I read my side cards a little bit different. So this is, I'm going to do some closing thoughts and then I will decide which other sign I'll be doing. Okay. So we got brand new beginning. No longer is Aries going to be sitting in the cave. This is written in the stars. And it has to do with either Aries reaching out or this other person. You both are feeling it at the same time. I feel it coming together coming. And I'm getting around, it was towards not necessarily Valentine's Day, but more towards March. It's like, I get a calm. Like this is where I'm supposed to be. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's do one. I'll draw one card for closing. Okay, you've got the card transformation. This is Aries sitting here transforming how they think about stuff. And what did I just say? We were talking about this instance where tempers flared, things did not go, it kind of blew up and misunderstandings came to be. One was giving more than the other person was up in their head, working on stuff, doing whatever it was, but they were focused on other stuff that they really didn't even realize they were not appreciating, or they were becoming more short-tempered. It just hurt. Okay. Transformation. This is transforming. Aries, this does not look bad at all. I mean, this is probably actually one of the best readings. And it's always an option whether or not you actually get back together with somebody. But I'm not seeing, as long as there was no, like I said, if there was no, how do I put it? If there was no violence or some real shady stuff going on, everybody's grown adults. And if this sounds like you and the shady stuff's not going on, it looks to me like this is one that was meant to be. And you know it, it's just feelings are hurt. One has more feelings, they wear their feelings on their sleeve than the other one. The one is more, down to earth, if you'd say. And I'm not being rude because I'm a very feeling person. I wear my feelings on the sleeves all the time. Oh, you will know it too. Either that or I won't say anything. And I think this is kind of what's been going on here. So you could be in the same household or you could be thousands of miles away, however it applies to you. Your holiday looks, I'm feeling very calm. Now, like I did a couple of readings with several others, and I'm telling you, I didn't feel so calm. They had some stuff going on, but yours is calm. So that's a nice brand new beginning feeling for the day for my first reading. All right, before I get off here, I'm going to turn these over. And I think it's just fun to do it this way. When I do it on Facebook, like I said, I've done it for 2 years on there. I like to sit here, and I don't always go in order for the signs, but that one's sticking up. The next sign I will be reading is Aquarius. So Aquarius, you will be the next one here. And I'm going to take probably about a 15-minute break, post to Facebook so they can catch up where I'm at, since this is brand new to me. And anybody who has been watching, thank you for joining my first video on YouTube. Like I said, it's not my first time online, but it is my first video on YouTube. All right, so Aquarius will be next. And I will be back. Thank you.